What's up, Quiet Mourners? Hey guys, we're Quiet Morning, and this is our Q&A.
Hi everyone, thank you for sending in your questions in the Discord channel. We're gonna answer some of them right now.
Hi! Okay, so today we are going to be answering a couple of questions that get sent in the Discord chat.
You just say what I said.
What's the first question?
Yeah, let's do our first question. It's by Gray. How do you guys get the name Quiet Morning, and what does it mean to us?
Before that even, like Quiet Morning even formed, me and Ty were talking about forming something, like a collective. And we weren't sure what to do, but then we found Ray. And once we were together, we started brainstorming like for name ideas. And we had like a bunch of really silly names. But we thought Quiet Morning kind of had a nice ring to it. And at that time, it really fit our sound.
So for the earlier music or demos we did, it was revolving around like stuff that you listen to when you first wake up. So that's why we always thought of the name Morning, but we were trying to figure a name to pair it together with. I think we were like Cozy Morning, Good Morning, Hello Good Morning.
Literally because we were like, let's make music for people on their like early morning drives.
Yeah.
When they're driving to work or school. Next question, when is the merch coming out? Oh, that's
Actually, we have never really thought of merch yet, but if anyone has any ideas, you can send it to us.
Yeah, let us know what kind of merch you guys want. Like, do you guys want t-shirts, hoodies, or like caps, or like accessories?
We'll make sure that it doesn't look corny. Like it's something that you can wear outside.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like a super brand placement.
How did each of you get into producing, and how was the journey like? Were there times you doubted yourself as your own music is now public?
The funny thing is that when you first start producing and when you first start getting into music, you think you're like the best producer or like the best music artist in the world. But then as you slowly get more into it, you start to realize that you're actually pretty L, you know?
I mean, when I first started, it was all about like the learning journey. It was just purely out of fun. And some of y'all would know that I got rejected as a singer. So that's why I started producing. Eventually, I was like, I can't find any singers. So I'm just going to do everything by myself. And I don't think going public, like having my songs out, made me really like doubt myself anytime. Because I'm my own biggest critic.
I got into music because of EDM. So Alan Walker, earlier NCS stuff. I think as a musician, when you first start, you're going to doubt yourselves a lot more because you are very personally attached to what you make.
Has anyone fallen asleep mid-recording? Not mid-recording.
Yes.
Actually,
I've definitely fallen asleep.
Yep, Isaac.
yeah, but I think the person that falls asleep is the person not doing anything at that point in time, right? You're not like falling asleep while you're singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Who's the most and least extroverted? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, that's too fast. I completely picked the wrong person.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
We do think that Ty is the most. I mean, but like we're all introverts, but he's definitely the most extroverted. Okay, we'll do like who's the least as well. 1, 2, 3. But like when we're out and as like a group and there's like people that we need to talk to, sometimes I just can't do it, so I just wait for a Ty to start yapping.
Do you guys like Korean or Chinese dramas? Please watch Love Between Lines if you see these, thanks. Do you guys watch Korean or Chinese dramas?
Yeah, I do. I think there's one that I'm watching right now. It's called like Boyfriend on Demand. It's okay.
It's the one with Jisoo in it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's alright.
Wait, is it the one where I recently saw a video on this? She was like on a plane and then she gets used as a hostage.
I haven't gotten there. Thanks for spoiling it.
I personally don't really watch much Korean or Chinese dramas. Not anymore. I used to watch it, not a lot as well, but a bit. But nowadays, no. I don't really watch.
Nowadays, I'm just more into reality TV, Singles Inferno.
Yeah.
Interface to go, I'm still on like the third last episode. That's how slow I am with shows. So, if you guys could collab with one artist in the future, who would that be? I'm sure 3 of us have different answers.
Yeah. I would love to collab with Breakins 100%.
Me personally, I would choose Yuno Mouse.
I would say Kashi. Nowadays, maybe Tiffany Day.
How do you guys balance making music with the other things you do in life and not get burnt out?
We always get burnt out. That's the thing. The balancing part is probably the hardest. We're working and we're schooling at the same time. At the same time, trying to make music like our full time. We're constantly burnt out, like running out ideas.
The hardest part and the most misunderstood part about getting burnt out when it comes to making music is that it happens when like you don't feel it happen until you reach like a kind of roadblock, and then you realize, oh yeah, I feel this way. But because yeah, usually we are so into doing things like filming content or like making music that we don't actually feel like we are burnt out until we like come to a conclusion, oh yeah, we are really burnt out.
Considering that I'm still schooling full-time in engineering and doing music, I do agree with what they say. It's kind of like a slow burnout situation. But most importantly is just to prioritize your time properly. Just got to schedule, know when's like the next due song or like when content is due.
One of the biggest things you need to realize is that if you want to do multiple things and they take up a lot of your time, then you need to learn how to make time for the things that actually matter. So you have to sacrifice things that don't matter so much to you. So for me personally, that's school.
This is a question for Tylo. If you were given a huge amount of money, what is your most wanted furniture piece you haven't been able to buy for yourself?
A really big USM Haller shelf.
How does it look? Because I don't think many people would know how it looks like.
We can pin, put it in, bang! This is the USM Haller. It's like at least 5 to 10k. So it's a stainless steel, so it lasts very long. It's customizable, so you can just custom make it.
This guy just this thing that he just described is like made out of probably two of the cheapest materials ever, and it costs 5 to 10k.
Oh, you'll be surprised, man! It's not just any stainless steel.
It's a special stainless steel. Okay,
special.
Galvanized.
Galvanized steel. What are some music genres we would want to try out? For me personally, I would want to try like more hyperpop stuff.
We are actively trying a lot of genres right now. Like we have a lot of demos in very different genres. You guys will see eventually what we land on.
Emo QM, maybe if we feel that it's a good time.
Like Panic at Disco.
Oh, like
emo music, not the emotional sad. Yeah.
That kind.
Yeah, like Green Day.
What was your dream job when you were a kid?
And when did you guys realize music was what you wanted to do? When I was a kid, I thought I was gonna be like a rocket scientist, and then I thought I was gonna be like a magician, and then I thought I was gonna be a ventriloquist. When I did realize music was what I wanted to do was when I made like my first few songs, and I was like, this is really fun. I cannot believe this is something that I made, and I just never lost that passion.
I don't think I had a dream job when I was a kid. Similarly to Isaac, I realized that music was what I wanted to do when I like made my first few songs as well.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a police officer and then like a zookeeper. That'd be quite funny.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
So
I don't mind trying it one day. Imagine, all the shows, the parrot on my arms.
Dude, I was
Go!
at the night safari yesterday. I am not going back.
When did I decide I want to do music? I think similar to Isaac, when I first started making music and I figured, oh, this is pretty fun. Started working with more people and realized that it's very fulfilling and it's very heartwarming to be able to help people develop their sound to make music.
How was it experiencing your first live performance as the whole band? It was like the most fun I've ever had doing music, performing. It's just like a whole different experience having like all members in Quiet Morning, like our first show, and there was like so many people who showed up to support us.
So I performed like a couple of times, like maybe 4 or 5 times before that first live performance with QM, with these two guys. To me, it felt like the first proper experience of how a live performance should actually go. So it was like quite eye-opening for me. Like I understood how the whole process should go.
So being able to perform with them was very, very fun. It was very fulfilling because it felt more like me having fun with like 2 very good friends on stage, sharing the music that we made that resonated with people. So for the ones that sang curbside with us, that was such a heartwarming moment, like on stage, like wow, man, the songs that we made has like resonated with a good amount of you, and that means the most to us.
What's our favorite quality about each other?
I think other than just having both of them be like my best friends, it's also like their work ethic. Ray is really detailed when it comes to work, and it also like leaks into how we plan our stuff and how we do music. And I think I really like how Tylo thinks, because he does have like his own world, like how he hears sound, and I've always known that from the start, which is why I thought to like even start something with him in the first place.
What I really like about like both of them is, I think Isaac mentioned one, work ethic. I think for us to be able to get to this stage of where we are at today is the embodiment of the hard work of everybody, right? Ray's work ethic, he's very hardworking. He's very good at managing situations. He's very good at planning timelines, which I definitely appreciate because I'm not the most structured person, but having him, Chase makes our work a lot more structured. And for Isaac, he's very creative. He gives amazing inputs at all of the stuff that you've heard so far. Like, I feel like a lot of songs that we have, a lot of its creative input also comes from Isaac, and Ray and I are also there to support, to build, and to develop the sound of where we're at today. So they are really amazing people to work with.
For me personally, I think my favorite quality about Isaac is how, well, I won't say like this quality is like a fixed quality, but it's kind of evolved in a way. I think back when we first started, it's like Isaac's very like free spirited in a sense where he doesn't really let the pressures of like being as an artist like right now in this current stage of the world like really bother him too much. He's really like vibes based. Obviously as you grow older that kind of changes because the reality of growing up hits you, but that's one thing I really liked at first because it's something that I feel like everyone should try to hold and like keep with them, a little bit of that, because if you're all about trying to make it and all about the work, then what's the point? Because eventually most likely you won't be enjoying what you do. For Ty, I think what I really like about Ty is he is really technical as compared to me and Isaac. Isaac is like completely vibe based, and whereas me it's like I feel like I am I'm in the middle, and then Ty it's more like really really technical and thinking about the small details that me and Isaac don't really catch or think about. So in that sense, we all like kind of help to cover each other's weaknesses. So, which is the best part about being in a band. Last question of the day by Jin. If we created a new color, what would we name it?
I would create a new color called Cocoa, and the color would be the exact shade of my puppy.
I'm gonna copy his answer. I'm gonna have a color named Ray, and it's gonna be the color of my skin tone.
I would name a color Spot.
What color? How describe the color?
Not a spot.
What?
Okay, thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it from us, guys. Stay tuned for the next Q&A and for our next song.
Okay, thank you to everybody in the Quiet Morning Discord channel for sending in all your questions. There's a lot, so we didn't really have time to answer everybody, but we try our best. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys.
If you guys want to send in more questions, then join our Discord channel. It's in the bio of our Instagram, I think.
In the link below.
See you guys.
Bye.
Fah!